Hi YouTube, it's Amanda. Today I'm here to talk to you about a product that was only $1. Yeah, that's right, it was only $1. And this little $1 gemstone is like my newest obsession. This is by e.l.f. and this is their professional brightening eye palette. And this color is called Day to Night. And it's spelled day and then the number 2 and then night, just in case. This palette is awesome. You have this nice kind of golden highlight, your like white golden color. Then you have this beautiful taupe, which is a beautiful color. You can use that all over your lid as just one wash of color and maybe put a little of that in your highlight. Awesome. Then you have this beautiful, I call it like a blackberry color. It's just this gorgeous kind of purpley berry color. And then you have this deep, deep kind of teal green color. It's very dark and it's gorgeous. These colors are all very, very pigmented and I am really loving it. Now, I'm going to show you swatches of these colors so you can see what they look like, and I'm going to do all of my swatches over a primer. I'm going to be using the e.l.f. $1 professional eye primer, I believe it's called, and that's an absolutely fabulous eye primer. If you don't have one, I highly recommend you check out that one from e.l.f. Okay, so here are the swatches. So you see we've got that, oh, I love this color. It's probably my favorite color in the palette. That beautiful white gold. It's almost got a duochrome. And then you've got this beautiful like berry, it's almost a brown color. Then we have the dark green, which swatched kind of just looks like a really nice steel gray with an undertone of green, and it almost comes off matte when you swatch it. And then we've got this beautiful taupe color, which is just super reflective and amazing. Like, this is such a good color. This is going to look good on every skin tone. Now I'm going to be showing you guys some Inglot dupes. So these colors have truly duped some of my Inglot colors that I just never would have thought of. So I'm going to be showing you the dupes. So the first one is this color here by Inglot, and mine's probably going to come out washed up. This is AMC Shine number 30, and let me swatch it for you so you can see. Okay, this is the Inglot color number 30, and this is the e.l.f. one. I almost think the e.l.f. one is prettier, to be honest. Don't get me wrong, I love my Inglot colors, but this e.l.f. one is just a little bit shinier. It has a little bit more gold duochrome to it, so that one has me beat, but those are so close. Then I have this Inglot color here. This is DS459, and that's pretty close to the blackberry purple. It's almost the same in color, just this is a matte with glitter and this is more of a satin finish, but in tone they're pretty similar. Again, I almost like the e.l.f. one better. I tried to find a dupe for the darkest green. The closest thing I have is this one here, and this is Pearl 414. But as you can see, the Inglot color is much darker and it's not nearly as shiny. So that was a little bit of a fail. And the last color is this one right here. This is Pearl 402. And that's pretty similar to the taupe color. You can see this is the Inglot one on top. The Inglot one has more of a silvery undertone. This has more of a gold undertone. They're fairly close, but they're not really the same. I'd say the green was definitely a fail. 3 of these colors in this $1 e.l.f. palette are practically exact dupes of my Inglot colors. So to me, that is well worth it. If you buy this palette, you do not need to buy those 3 colors from Inglot, at least definitely not either of these 2, I would say. There you have my Inglot dupes for these colors. Again, this is an amazing palette to have with you. It's going to be great for travel. You can create lots of different looks. This is my kind of go-to look from this palette, but there's so many things. You could put this as just one sweep of color and maybe a tiny bit of highlights here. You could actually use this berry color as a sweep of color to make a really smoky eye, and then maybe use this for your liner, this green color. You could just put only a tiny bit of highlight on. You could actually put this on your lid and this in your crease for a really soft daytime look. This is super, super versatile, and it's going to work well with your collection, and it's going to work well on every skin tone, and it's just awesome. These colors are really nice, and this was only $1. I got mine on the e.l.f. website highlight, but I did see this palette at Target, so if you have a Target near you, you might want to try and pick that up because I think this palette is fabulous. I will definitely repurchase if I hit pan on any of these colors. So far, I've been using the heck out of this and have yet to hit pan, so I will let you know if that happens. But I highly recommend you buy this. I give this product a 10 out of 10. Very well done, e.l.f. Great value. Absolutely, absolutely fabulous value. So I recommend you get your hands on this. And if you guys want to see how I got this really cute eye look from this palette, just keep watching. Okay, here's a close-up of the look. This is your $1 e.l.f. tutorial. Super easy. It's really pretty. We're going to start off by priming our eye, and since this is an e.l.f. tutorial, I'm going to use my e.l.f. eyelid primer. This is from the from the professional line, so it's only $1. And I like to apply this very generously because these shadows need to stay all day. And okay, so I've rubbed in a layer. Now I go back in again and I twist it and I get some more. I'm going to place more on my lid and a little bit more up in my highlight. And I'm just going to kind of like dab that in. So we get a nice thick layer of primer. Looks pretty good. And then I'm just going to let that sit for a couple minutes, probably just like 30 seconds or so, and I'll be right back to start the tutorial. Okay, going into our Day to Night palette, we're going to take this color right up here, this beautiful like taupey kind of bronzy color, and I'm going to be taking my number 14 smudger from Sephora, and I'm just going to pick up a bunch of that and place it all over my lid. This color is gorgeous. It looks really nice as just an all over the lid color if you want to just do a one color look with maybe a little highlight. Has a lot of depth. And this is a color that's great to use with different bases because it really can take on different effects depending on the base you use. Okay. Alright, that looks good. Going back into my Day to Night palette, I'm going to be taking this nice white gold kind of highlight color, and I'm just going to be using a brush from Crown. This is number 153, the large chisel fluff brush. That's a mouthful. Picking up some of my highlight and just placing it directly under my brow there. And concentrating it towards your brow. And then we're gently going to blend it down a tiny bit just so that it kind of blends nicely and smooths out our rough edges. Taking this deep purple kind of cranberry, call it like a blackberry tone from the Day to Night palette, onto this brush. This is also by Crown. It's number 433, the Pro Blending Fluff. I'm pretty sure that's what it Pro Blending Fluff. And we're just going to pick up a bunch of that on the tip of our brush. We're just going to place it right into the crease. This brush is great because it does all the blending work for you. You hardly have to worry about the blending at all. That looks good. Now I like to also put a tiny bit of this on my outer corner there. Picking up the darkest color in the Day to Night palette, this really, really deep midnight teal green color, and I'm just going to be placing that on any pencil type of brush. This is a no-name one from Coastal Scents. And we're going to kind of place that in our outer V. Not too much, just creating a little more depth there. Okay, going back in with your fluffy blending brush and just work that in a teeny bit. That's it. Now we're going to line our eyes, and for this I'm going to be using another e.l.f. product. This is the e.l.f. Cream Eyeliner, and I have black and brown, but we're going to be using the black for this. And I like to just use a small angle brush. This one I got from Coastal Scents, and unfortunately it doesn't have a name, but I believe it's the only one of its kind on Coastal Scents website, so you should be able to find it. And you're just going to line a tiny bit on the outer portion. See what I have here? Creating that nice light cat eye, but not enclosing your eyes too much. Okay, sorry, my battery on my camera died. I had to plug it in, and it didn't record me finishing that liner. However, I did just create a little winged point, and then I connected it a tiny bit, about a third of the way down on my lower lash line. Now I'm going to be taking the green e.l.f. This is the shimmer eyeliner pencil, and this is the green. I want to say it's called Grass Green. It's beautiful. And we're just going to be going on our lower lash line here. Okay, that looks good. Just kind of went, you can see, on top of that black that I had done at the outside. Not a big deal, don't worry about it. Go back into your e.l.f. Day to Night palette and picking up this dark green again on the brush that we used first, that number 14 smudger by Sephora, or any small brush. An angle brush works great for this. You're just going to pick up some, and you're going to gently lay it over the liner. Like so. That step may cause some fallout, so just take a fluffy brush and wipe it away. These are very soft shadows, so that does happen. Now we're going to be taking our NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk, and we're going to put some on our inner corner here. Just a little. Blend that out, because it wouldn't be a tutorial without NYX. Going into this upper white gold highlight color with any small highlight brush you like to use. And we're going to place that over our NYX Jumbo Pencil, creating a gorgeous highlight. You can see when I use that white base, it really brightens so much of my highlight. That makes such a big difference on your look. And just kind of blend this up. I like to just kind of blend it right into here so it kind of connects with our upper highlight, and then connect it over to your liner. And soften your edges. That looks great. I'm going to be lining my waterline and adding mascara, and I'll be right back. Okay, so that's the finished look. Really, really simple, using almost all e.l.f. products. I really love this. It's become one of my go-to looks. Alright, that's it for today's tutorial. I hope that helped. This little palette is super awesome. I recently picked up some more of their e.l.f. quads, the $1 quads, so I'm going to let you know what I think of those in the near future. But honestly, this is so amazing. This has truly become one of my go-to, like, everyday looks. You can really smoke it out even more and make it even more dramatic for nighttime, or you can just wear it like this, and it's this great, fun, everyday look. It's all in this tiny little palette. It was $1 and no one's gonna know your little $1 secret. So I hope this helps. Let me know if you try this out, if you have this palette, what you like to use these colors for, and I will see you all in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.